If you know your facts completely, believe you me, law will automatically help you. More often than not, we don't know our facts well. And that's where a real problem arises. So try and marshal the facts as best as you can. And for that, you must read the brief, in a very, very different way. Unless you have read the brief first fully, do not make notes. If you want to make notes, then you read the full brief, then you can start making the notes about various dates, because there will be a lot of gaps that you will have. Never read list of dates. Never read list of dates. So that's little something. When a client comes, for example, unfortunately in India, our clients don't maintain the kind of records which foreign clients do. But when a client comes to you for the first time, let's say you are drafting an SLP, always gather as much information from the client as you can. And not just what is provided in the papers that he gives you. No. Question him as if you are cross-examining him. Get as much, because more often than not you will find that either client is ignorant or that he wants to hide something. Now he hides something, you prepare an SLP, you draft it, and next thing you find is that the other side points out that you have suppressed something vital. So, and it reflects on you. Mind you, the client will go away. You are here to stay in this court. And the judge will always think that, Mr. Dave, you never told us about this fact. You have never mentioned it in your special petition. So you have to be inquisitorial with the client. If you are, then you will never be able to fail on facts. So that's something which is very important for you to remember. On law, always read the Bare Act. If you read the Bare Act fully, you will never have a problem in any matter. First read the Bare Act. Read the section with which you are confronted. Then start the research. And the best way to do research is never to look at SCC online. I hope they are not listening. Never look at SCC online. Never look at internet or computer. Look at textbooks. If you want to find the best judgments, look at AIR manual. They have the finest categorization of judgments on any subject, on any section that you can ever need. And then you can move upward. Then look at a textbook. If it is contract, look at Mullah. If it is arbitration law, look at Mr. Malhotra's book or many other books. So if you look at the textbooks, the kind of information, the kind of judgments, the kind of law that you will find will be absolutely outstanding. And you will really love it, because every time you go to the court, you will have absolutely right and apt judgments with you. If you are armed with judgments, I don't think any judge can resist you. Because all that you have to stand up and tell them, my lord, this matter is covered by this so-and-so case. And the judge will immediately sit back. Otherwise, you know what happens on Mondays and Fridays. So it's very important that you must understand. Also, make a lifetime diary. One of my biggest weaknesses has been that I have never maintained a diary. So from your early days, start making a diary of the judgments that you are seeing from time to time. And make it in such a way that it helps you 5, 10, 20, 30 years later. If that diary is maintained properly, as many of them do, I mean some of the seniors, the peers whom I looked up to when I began this profession, people like Mr. Sorabji and all, Mr. Nariman, Mr. Ashok Desai and Mr. Parasan, they always had their notes and they always could refer to those notes. I have, and I must say it's my weakness. But in other way, it's my strength, because every time a case comes up, even though it's the same law which I might have dealt with 5 years ago, I will start the research again. And I will always find 1 or 2 extra judgments. But I would strongly recommend that you guys have your own diaries. And you must always carry them carefully, because if you have maintained them well, you will be surprised that many of your friends would want to take it away from you. So be careful about that.